I started looking at solar over about a period of 4 years. Had about 3 companies out to look at our roof and talk about solar systems. We went with Sunshine in the end because I felt like they didn't really have a pushy sales team and they knew what they were talking about. It also helped that I had a friend who'd had solar installed and he was happy with their service and their product. So they actually sort of tracked their sort of prices for a couple of years and they were quite competitive compared to the other quotes. That was another factor in there. Probably the main one, to be honest. The installers talked about different configurations with the strings, about how they could set that up based on where we might have a little bit of shading on our roof. It felt like they were taking into consideration everything that's on the property, the shading and the roof pitch, and trying to give us, I guess, the best chance of, a good generation. We have had our solar system about a year now. We initially stayed with our existing power company. We sort of talked with Sunshine Solar about what power companies might be good depending on our sort of usage, and that's worked out really well for us. I just did a quick comparison since we joined up with a new power company in September, October last year. We spent about $400 over that period on all of our sort of power bills, and then the same, I looked back a year prior without solar, and that's for that same period was around sort of $1,300 or $1,400 all up. Of course, once you get solar and then you see you've got extra power there, you end up using that, and so since we got the solar, we ended up getting an EV at the same time, so that does 90% of our driving as well, which is all free as well. It does take a bit of investigation to find out what works best for you, and I think finding a company that's happy to consider different options and work with you makes a real difference. And I found Sunshine very good for considering adding batteries later, considering the size of the system, and all of that. So pretty good company to work with. Yeah.